Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and or good night, depending on where you are in the world today. Welcome back to our Friday night D&D 5e campaign. It is, of course, on Foul Winds. And without further ado, let us unmute the masses, and we can get going with things. Hey, hello. Hopefully you can hear me.
Hi,
Hello.
Hi.
Oh my god.
We got peoples.
Yay!
Oh my god.
I don't know where I put those notes.
Half of us might be asleep.
Yeah. It's one of those things, right? I'm gonna put the music on. If you're in the watch together, hold on to your butts. It's muted for it, very quiet for me, but usually it's loud as fuck for everyone else. For those watching, if this is too quiet, let me know. We had to fiddle with the settings a little bit last session. Fingers crossed it should be fine, but if not, let me know. So should we do a recap?
Yeah.
Sounds like an idea.
I gotta figure out what spell I'm taking for third level.
Yeah, so if you haven't already, you guys hit 5th level last session. So do all the stuff and things for leveling up. I know level 5 is more important for some classes than others, but do let me know what new shenanigans you get to throw my way. I already know what Sammy's is, you don't even need to tell me.
Lucky for you, Johnny, use prepared spell list and not just take one spell.
Yeah, I know. But I'm not putting all my fucking spells on there. I'm not gonna use half of those. I'm just to figure out which ones I want to use and put them on there.
I am that person.
I know you are.
When I make a new character sheet, it'll be all the fucking spells up until spell level 4. And then if I actually make it to that higher level, I'll add the rest of them. 5th level spells I have on here still, so.
Wisdom.
I have 5 and counterspell.
Plus
Beware, fear me.
Yeah,
I have Tidal Wave.
Hmm.
Well, I need Gust of Wind no fucking more, so I guess I'm gonna find another spell to switch out with that one.
Greetings, fellow nerds. Hello.
Whoop.
Harlime.
That's nothing. That's nothing.
And yeah, remember with your health, you get at least the average.
Fuck, delete this thing.
If you roll below. But I'll go through the notes from last session whilst you guys are playing around, and we'll go through any important notes that we might need to cover, and then get into the session. So last session, session 8. Evil or not, Sammy must befriend. I think that's an appropriate title for that. Yes, if there is a creature, small or otherwise, even if it's a rotting hulk of deceased bear, Sammy must attempt to befriend it, despite the obvious red flags, I think is the term, right? So Desma gives Zundrel the platinum ring for reasons. Zundrel prays to all the gods for help from Desma, or whatever, as opposed to just the one god that they actually follow. Things were going pretty good because you guys were traveling to your next location. Argissa, I believe, is the name. So yeah, you had it pretty easy going. Peppy got a bit nosy and was like, "Cool, there's got to be magic on here somewhere. Let's just, if the worst happens, let's make sure we figure out what's."
Gotta have an exit plan.
Right.
Gotta have an exit plan.
So you found out that obviously the cut itself is quite magical. There was the orb that was in Ella's eye socket behind her eye patch, a horn, a pole, and a pair of vicious-looking swords. Throwback to last campaign. And a crystal ball-shaped object. You guys traveled a bit further and came across a big, weird kind of cloud that seemed to be sparkling or crackling with, I believe we said it was purple lightning as opposed to just regular lightning, and if not, then we should have done. So, just a, you know, this ain't no regular lightning. Okay, I often get told off that I'm very loud, so let me just bump myself up slightly. Okay, I've tapped
my new
myself up a
boot?
little bit.
My new moonbeam is lightning, called lightning. Is that what it is?
Oh, lightning's so good.
That's what it looks like. Yep.
You basically decided that, well, that looks suspicious and like the thing that you're here to investigate, so you kind of you came up so far in the wagon and then jumped out. Damon was tasked with staying at the caravan whilst you guys carried on further on foot. You found essentially a series of wagons, a caravan that had been ravaged. All the people that you could see dead. All the animals pulling the wagons also dead. However, there did seem to be some activity, specifically around a slightly reinforced wagon. Two smaller bug-like creatures and one, I want to say like a deformed giant, essentially, is what it looked like. You didn't get the name for the big guy, did you? No. So the small ones, they were Mesoloth. The big guy was a Fomorian. Just for, you know, people who might want to know. But yeah, the small guys were really tough, but didn't really hurt much, and the big guy you could smack into a lot, but he did hurt. Yeah, there was almost some downings, but you guys survived. I need to up my game on the encounters. I thought that was going to be a bit more challenging than it was.
Our barbarian did go down.
We almost died.
It's true. It's true.
We were pretty well.
There was some rough rolls, and you passed the evil eye look thing, which would have really fucked someone over. I can't remember who that target is, actually. Was it Peppy?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, the Fomorian evil eye magic is pretty brutal. You found inside the reinforced wagon there was a young black dragon that appeared to be bound by magical rope. Looked very upset, but it had clearly been the victim of the Mesoloth attacking it from the doors, through the bars, etc. So it was definitely in a weakened state.
Oh,
Discord's being funny again tonight. Okay. Well, we'll struggle through and see what we can do. If Discord continues to be annoying, then we might call it a bit early. But fingers crossed, it's just a few glitches. Luckily, it's just me.
Because I'm here, isn't it?
It shouldn't be. It was doing this the other day. We had to call the game slightly early. But anyway, you offered to... You basically negotiated a little bit with the dragon. Offered to free it if it didn't attack you. Which it agreed to, so you did. After finding the command word on a dead guy, conveniently, you unattached the rope. It was rope of entanglement. You now have that. It kind of observed you. And it partook of a rest. Yeah. Freedom in Elvish. But yeah, the dragon wanted to know what you knew about the creatures that attacked it. That's kind of the same thing that you are here to find out a bit more about. And I can't remember at what point you found this out, but you found that there were more tracks in the area indicating that the Mesoloth and the Fomorian weren't the only things that actually attacked the caravan. There were, in fact, 5 sets of tracks for these wolf-like creatures that essentially disappeared in wow, with the fog when it went away. We took a short rest. The dragon got a rest. You guys got to heal up, and we have leveled, and we find ourselves now back with loud badoops, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Damon, for your point of view, you would have seen that the group has basically unleashed a dragon from the back of this wagon, cleaned up the dead bodies, and the area now supposed to be secure. You're welcome to join the rest of the group. You should be able to see your tokens. Make sure you update your health on the tokens and everything. But yeah,
I'm going to be super annoying, but I decided...
Yep, so that's Discord. So you're going to be super annoying because you decided to what?
Pick Devil's Side.
Oh, okay. Yep. Why not?
I mean, as the token human, I can now see in the dark.
Yep. And for
I
miles.
love human.
And for absolute miles. The dragon, for what it's worth, has essentially...
Listening, I'm just getting something to clean my glasses.
Okay. It is sitting at a slight distance from you. It is observing, for the most part, but it's certainly not flown away, nor is it looking to make any seemingly aggressive moves at this point. It's kind of just watching.
Sundrell is going to turn to Peppy and be like, I think he likes us.
Yeah,
It's...
definitely likes you. Yeah, definitely.
I'm still saying prayers.
Well, it hasn't left.
Maybe it wants something from you. It's a dragon. Maybe it wants a tribute. Got some gold to give it?
You're not touching the gold that we have as a group.
I'm just thinking, do they like gold, or is it a different one because they're a black dragon, they're like a different type? Like, you know how some like copper and others like gold, others like silver?
Do you know anything about dragons?
No, my history roll sucked.
I know they have a horde.
Oh,
That's
hang
it.
on.
That's it.
So, maybe.
Oh, I just rolled an 11. Okay.
I
that's
don't think
weird.
Damon
Trying to get worse.
rolled for dragon knowledge.
You know what I do have though?
Sure, I will roll history, I suppose.
Yeah. Nope.
I know nothing
Welcome-
about dragons.
welcome back.
First roll of the session. Let's go.
Get that shit out
You
of the
gotta
way.
ease back into it.
That's so good. I do have... I am going to slowly
This will be fun.
walk up to the dragon holding a piece of gold in my hand.
a single piece of gold.
Yes. A gold, a silver, and a copper because I don't know which one it likes.
It's it's gonna kind of watch you getting closer, and you've got the coins in your hands, right? Like an offering.
Can someone tell me it's 10 copper to silver?
10, 10, 10.
10
Yeah.
to 10. Yep, okay, thank you.
It's gonna observe you approaching, and you can. I don't want to say animal handling because it's kind of intelligent.
I'm
thing,
going to
right?
talk in
So-
common because I can't talk in draconic. I don't know which kind you like. I know dragons are usually particular about the money they hoard. That's about as much as I know about anything.
Roll me a persuasion there, Zundro. Good luck.
Nice.
17 with a
Not
minus
bad.
1. So
As persuasions go, that's not so
that's
bad.
not bad.
So it's going to look you up and down. And it will say, yes.
Okay. I am going to
Though
like,
usually tributes it's more than a handful of coins.
I don't know how many tributes usually are. I don't know much about dragons besides they eat people.
You know that we eat people, and yet you offer me 3 coins. Interesting.
To start
Do you
with, yeah.
value your own life so low?
Apparently not.
I have nowhere
How
to keep
many
such...
would you say is a good offering?
I have
for someone who-
nowhere to keep such trinkets. For now, keep your coin.
Okay. But
I will
when you do find a
ignore
home,
this insult on account of my pact with your companion.
okay.
Might I suggest leaving well enough alone?
She's gonna walk away and make sure she has something in between her and the dragon because she's pretty sure it's gonna eat her.
Nice try.
I thought it was the thought that counts, but you know, it does not like me. I think it's grumpy.
Well,
He said he
Is-
didn't have a home.
I am not a
it can
he.
fly.
It
It can fly. By the way, is this the road we like have to take with the cart? That's all blocked off with shit.
Yeah, yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, damn it. Okay.
we still have the fallen tree dwarf area to investigate and deal with.
The what, sorry?
Those guys disappear. Like they are
Yeah.
gone.
Disappeared too. I not Zundrel out of character. I'm pretty sure it's illusionary, but Zundrel's a dumbass and can't figure out shit. So
Welcome to the party, Damon.
With help of action. Push, talk. I see we have a new acquaintance.
I suppose.
Is he one of your group?
He is. Everyone who is currently in the caravan behind us.
There's a brief kind of like... in fact, give me a perception there, Desmond. You're looking at the dragon.
Perception?
Yeah.
It's a 23.
Nice.
You notice that essentially the dragon kind of barely moved as Damon sort of made his presence known, and the eyes may have flicked in a hungry manner to Damon, and then beyond, Damon? Before, back to you.
If you were hungry, there's plenty of horse here to eat.
I've had my fill.
Was someone considering a snack?
No. I have an agreement with your companion that I'm not allowed to attack you or yours on account of you freeing me from the back of that wagon. I do not know where I was being taken.
Is there any missives or anything on these guards at all?
You've already had a little look around. You can give me a further investigation if you wish. Obviously,
We
they're...
don't really know who these guys are, do we?
No.
Nope.
I got so caught up in trying to figure out who the dwarves were, I totally forgot.
You don't find anything further, Desma?
I'll
I
give
found
it
the
a
important
look.
thing.
I'll look around too. Fuck it. I'm kind of curious now. They did steal a dragon, which means they have to, or they were transporting one at least. So
Mm-hmm.
Curiosity gets the better of me. Where do they take you from?
God damn.
Sis.
Wow, that's 2 for 2.
The game is angry that you've missed
Yeah.
so
I
much.
think we're still investigating
I'm
and
sorry.
we're getting closer to the dragon.
They are looking on the bodies to search for signs of who these people were, who the caravan was.
Okay, I'm going like the other way from the dragon because
Okay.
I don't want to be eaten. I'm afraid as soon as I bend over, it will nibble on me. Well, I don't find anything anyway.
I've
so-
never seen a shitter group of fucking
This
trolls.
is insane. 4, 5, 6, and then Desma's 10.
I don't have it, inspiration, so
Wait, I can do this.
that's
Shit.
In fairness, 11. Nice.
Woo!
Sass, obviously you have an inspiration from doing the notes. If you already had it,
Is this
you're welcome
fucking
to-
worth? Ah, fuck it.
No, I'm just reminding you. You got one.
Yeah, I've already added it. Yeah,
I don't have one.
That's okay.
I'm not gonna bother with this.
So they were traveling from Argissa. You can tell based on the fact that you were coming in this way from the top, and they look to have been coming up this way. It looks as though the wagons were being pulled to the side of the road to sort of try and make like a defensive area, protecting the main cart. Although the ambush, if you will, happened very, very quickly. So they did not have long. As for where the dragon is from, you can roll me a persuasion check.
Not my strong suits.
I have like a -1, so you got a 15. That's good, and you got guidance. So
It's good. Well, I'm not gonna bother with guidance, honestly. I feel weird using guidance for like random shit like this, like casual conversation. It feels weird to me.
It's like, hold on a second, let me pray for this conversation that we're about
Okay,
to
yeah,
have.
I'm gonna do a quick prayer before I ask you a question. It's just
Baldur's Gate 3, though, that's all I fucking
know,
do. That's
I
literally
know.
all I do. Is it's like every single roll. Like,
You're not even near me. You're like 500 feet away. Like, how are you casting guidance on me?
yeah.
Thank you, Shadowheart, but
But I love to see the dice every time. So it's just like, yeah, give
I
me that
know.
number. Get me to
More
the
dice.
30. Get me to
More
the
clicky
30.
clacks.
Yep.
Astarion's like sleight of hand rolls are fucking bonkers.
rogue rolls for expertise
Yeah.
and then advantage. Yeah, definitely crazy.
I haven't
All the
played
lock
through with
picking
the
is just.
Starion yet.
I haven't played much, but I like
He-
having him in my group.
It annoyed the fuck out of me, so I was just like, no.
I enjoy his sass.
Yeah, don't listen to Zhang though. He loves Lae'zel, so.
Yeah, Lizelle was my love interest on the first playthrough. It is what it is.
Oh yeah. Well,
Oh, Discord's frozen. It'll be back, guys. It'll be back.
mhm.
There we go.
Hey, we didn't lose voice this time, just camera.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Anyways, yeah. What were we? What was?
So, it will respond. I
Right.
am from the Spires.
Mm,
You can give me a history check.
yeah. Let's go. Oh, she got it good.
I will give myself a D4 for this one, shit.
At least it wasn't a nat one, sis.
Close enough.
21.
Your brain's got to restart, bro. That's all.
The Spires of Throm are a nation to the west. It is a very inhospitable place, but it is where the dragons live, essentially. Of varying colors. They all tend to originate or have lived there at some point. It's the dragon continent, essentially.
Metallic and chromatic, or just one or the
Both,
other?
yes.
Hmm.
They tend to occupy
Battle.
different parts of the land. The land itself is kind of like a very, what's the way to describe it? It's kind of like a very odd G shape, if you like, but it's like flipped over. So if you can imagine like a long land mass that curves around on itself, you have the chromatic inhabiting most of the north and the east curve, and then you have the metallics occupying most of the western and southern landmass. There is another island where it's rumored there is a human civilization there, but for the most part, the Spires of Throm are dragon country.
If you're looking to head back there, you want to head west. No, point west.
How did you roll in your persuasion? You did pretty well. I'm in search of a new home. I need not return.
Discord is not
It's
cooperating.
really not. She says, I'm in search of a new home. I need not return.
Oh.
Are
Well, I can't
are
look
we
there, unfortunately.
are we level 5?
Yes.
Or is this
Yeah.
before?
We're just may as well, yeah. Level 5.
Okay, just so yeah. Okay, great. In that case, actually, I'm gonna kind of crack my knuckles and be like, "Clear the road. I gotta try something out."
By all means.
I am.
Oh, wow. Discord's gone again. I'm really sorry, guys. This is very
These
frustrating.
fucking things out of the way.
Okay, I didn't catch much of what you said. Did it? Discord did the freezing thing again?
Oh no! I'm gonna cast Tidal Wave
Oh shit.
Oh, okay. Yep.
to clear a path. So, I mean, fuck the damage. Who cares? It's like 30 foot. I can make it up to 30 foot, 10 foot wide. So just clear up everything right out of the way. Once everybody's cleared, and I'm like, cool.
Yeah, dude.
I like this magic. Like,
Even the dragon kind of will back up a little bit, and yeah, it's a very impressive display. Is that, how many level 3 spells have you got?
I've only got 2 at the moment, so.
Hey! Okay, but yeah, you'll sluice the wagons, the bodies, everything will be pushed conveniently to the side, at least enough that you'll be able to get past with the cart.
Well. Anything else we gotta do here, or are we good to keep going? Also, is she coming with us? What's her deal? What are you doing?
Probably not best to take her with us. No offense, you're wonderful company.
She could be an eye in the sky, though. See things we can't.
Oh, Jesus.
Stink bomb.
First before it gets around the corner to him.
Like it crosses over that gate, and it's just.
Well, it goes past.
Oh.
Like straight to, because the door behind Sammy is where in there is where the litter tray is. So it just wafts straight out and hits her, and then it will take its time to kind of come round the corner,
Yeah.
creeping like a fucking
Oh my
poison
gosh.
mist spell or whatever what it is that creeps round. It's like, oh, it's horrible. No.
I'm because what I'm saying at this point is we have had a long rest and she is still here. Like she's either.
Oh, the freeze, man. The freeze.
Still here, and obviously we're still going after those dwarf things.
Yeah, sorry, it froze again. So yeah, you've had your rest and she's still here, and that was about as much as I got. I'm sorry. We'll give this to about half past. If it keeps freezing like this, I think we'll just have to wrap things up. But apologies for the frustrations there. I mean, yeah, you haven't really asked her. She's just said that she's looking for a new home, essentially.
Okay. You want us to do something for you, or are we good? We're just gonna part ways. What is your name? I'm Peppy.
Vamirian.
What was that?
Vamirian. Sorry, Vermilion. No, wait. Oh, spell check's trying to change it to Vermilion. No, that's not what it is.
Yeah, yes,
I was
Vermilion,
like,
yep.
wait, what? No, it's not just young black dragon. As if I haven't prepped these things. Come on now. Come on now. What do you think this is?
They call me YBD for short.
YBD, yep.
My name is Vamirian, and you have proven yourselves useful.
We do that a lot, actually, yeah.
I would be happy
What
to
is-
accompany you for now.
What did I just do? I was the guy who said, let's not get a dragon pet, and then I just went over it.
You're joining us,
Didn't
right?
think-
Didn't think it actually would come with us. God damn it. Okay.
You have displayed a mastery of the elements.
For sure. Well, some of them.
I'm going to warn you now, if you kill any innocents, in my view, I will be forced to retaliate. On their behalf.
Blind you. Got it. that was moose horns, by the way. That was definite moose horns.
I can picture.
Discord. Right, I've got an idea.
You can picture what?
Yeah, you can picture it. Right, I'm gonna just check something, guys. because I
What
think
server is on?
I think it's this auto adjusting thing.
You think it's on the wrong region?
No, so it's set currently to automatic. Leave it on automatic, and Discord will figure out what works best. So what I think it's doing is, I think it's chopping and changing from, like a good connection to another good connection, if that makes sense.
Because we have 3 different parts of the world going on here.
Correct.
Probably.
Right.
That could be it.
So, should we just do
Stick it somewhere in
West
England.
Coast?
That works.
West Coast, East Coast. We're closer East Coast, but I mean,
East
whatever.
Coast, sorry,
fuck
that's what I meant. Yep, sorry. So I'm gonna change it to US East. It might kick everyone and let you come back, but hopefully.
For Zhang or Sizz, we'll find out. Fuck it.
Okay, I'm gonna click it and
It's
we'll see
fine.
what it does.
Oh my god, cholesterol!
The fuck was
I have
that?
no idea.
Yeah.
Oh my god, cholesterol.
I forgot.
Oh my god, cholesterol? Like, what the fuck was that?
So there's this thing you can add on Discord. If you got Discord Nitro,
Oh,
you
it's
get this like voice. When you jump into a voice chat, it plays like a sound clip.
Okay.
So that's what I have set at the moment.
Okay.
That was beautiful. Yeah. I thought it was just because we were going into like West Coast US. It's like, oh my god, cholesterol. Oh, that's a bit fucking rude, but okay.
Very fitting for Americans, honestly, but
We'll see how that works. I was not expecting
good
that.
lord.
Oh my god.
I'm just full of surprises now. Just fucking full of surprises.
So, Vermirion will turn to you, Desma, and I can continue our agreement until we part ways.
Very well.
That was all this case anyway. But yep.
Okay. Well, we should definitely tell the caravan person before you show up. We don't need to do anything else here, right? Those guys are gone.
You've looted everything. The tracks for the wolves have gone into the mists.
I did actually want to pick... Damon, I wanted to pick your brain on something. Since you seem to be the smartest of all of us.
I have 10 intelligence, but here we go.
Maybe not. Do you know of anything that appears and disappears inside a cloud or smoke?
Could I roll an Arcana check or a
Sure.
something check for this?
Yeah.
Bitch, take a D4 too. No, a nice 1.
17! Okay.
So, the phenomenon that they're inquiring about essentially is that the tracks for these creatures literally stops as if they have gone through, essentially, with your accounts, essentially as if they've gone through a portal or they've stepped into a different plane, dimension, somewhere else. That's probably the only thing you can think of that would explain why the tracks are the way they are.
They were wolves, right?
So, context.
Wolf-like creatures.
The descriptions of the attacks before were that the caravans were attacked by essentially dwarven-like creatures riding atop of giant wolves. But that's only a vague description because the only things that were ever actually seen inside of the mists when they were attacked were essentially like the shadows, the silhouettes of these creatures. And these are big wolves, like bigger than direwolf, or as big as direwolves, if not bigger.
Alright.
Although the tracks that you have here show that there are 4 larger wolves and 1 smaller wolf that attack this particular caravan?
Well,
I'm
from
smarter than Damon.
yeah, but here we go. Uh, well, off the top of my head, I suppose it could be that whoever or whatever these creatures are either coming and going via some sort of magic or portal, something that allows them to disappear from this plane to another, or teleport to a different location.
So like, out of character plane shift.
Plane shift, or what's the other one? Ethereal.
The ethereal plane, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it's called, but yeah, it's definitely something.
Yeah, like essentially as if they were stepping through a portal would do it. Be that a portal to another plane, another dimension, or another area.
Just as a general like adventure know-how, we know of creatures that can, not specifically names and such, but we know that some creatures can move to the ethereal and back at will.
So could that entire cloud be the portal itself?
Or it could be used to hide them moving into a portal.
Yes and yes.
A simple spell like fog cloud could be used to disguise what they actually want.
Yeah, because if the whole thing was a portal, you gotta think it would take these weird creatures when it disappeared too, right? Because if it took them, so maybe it's a specific point inside of the mist.
Or just the boundary. You rolled good on your checks.
Whatever they are, they're using some powerful magic to move about.
They may not even be on this plane. Exactly.
Or they could be right next to us right now.
If it helps, the bug creatures that you killed as well could be related or not. Also have the ability to teleport. Just so that you have that.
Say that one more time. I was reading
the
something.
little annoying bug creatures that you killed, they have the ability to teleport.
I want to look to see if it's an item that causes them to teleport or if it's just an innate ability that they have, which doesn't help us at all.
Seems innate.
It would be an innate thing. One of you rolled quite well on your what the fuck are these creatures, for them at least. Yeah, it's something to do with the extra limbs. Allows them to...
I'm gonna kick them then.
Me too.
Yes.
Fuck these things. Hate these goddamn things. Took me out of my bear form twice.
Bastards.
Annoying little fuckers, weren't they? Like, considering that they didn't hit hard, they're not bad. They were only CR5 as well. Like,
our damage was bad though, wasn't it? Something was off last time. Someone was not hitting as well.
well, they had a high.
Oh, they were resistant.
High AC and they're resistant. Yep.
Yeah, because I remember I'm debating getting rid of Ice Knife. I've never used it this entire campaign. It's just
I think
like
you've used it once.
It's a bit niche.
Oh, have I?
Yeah.
It's a bit niche.
And the one time I get a chance, it's like, oh, by the way, it's resist to cold, and it's just like, cool, man. Like, all
Fuck
right.
me, I guess.
Yeah. Now I can use Moonbeam instead, so I don't even need Ice Knife. All right. Well, I mean, I'm ready to go. If you guys are ready to go, go tell the caravan driver that we got a new friend and acquaintance, ally for the time being, and she'll watch the sky. So if there's one of those clouds, she can tell us, and we can go get it. All right. Team break. And I'm just gonna start hopping back. Oh, I'm gonna give Damon a good berry on the way back and be like, here, this will make it so you're full for the rest of the day.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I know you work hard, so you probably forget to eat sometimes. So it's gotcha. All day satiation. Sated. You won't be hungry.
Satiation.
Yes. Is that an actual word?
Sated?
I think so.
Satiation. How the fuck you spell that?
SATION.
Yep. That is indeed a word.
Okay.
And tell the caravan. Yeah, tell the caravan driver. Hey, there's a dragon up here, by the way.
Hey, yalla.
That would have known
that. She'll kind of like look at you. Okay. And
Give it a shrug.
Yeah, I'm kind of committed at this point. Got to see where this leads to. It's one of those threads, so.
You vouch for it?
Lord, no. but I don't want to fight it.
Not attack us in the presence of myself.
It has, yes. We Desmond made a deal. Apparently, it won't kill innocents as long as we are in team mode. When that ends is up to the dragon, though. So
she said in her sight, just to be clear.
I did.
Okay. Her sight.
Yep, I'm just being clear. Okay. Just
Let me roll a wisdom check to make sure I caught that too. I did say in my sight.
So stay by Desma. Gotcha.
Just waiting. To
An
get
interesting.
I think Fina would be like, I kind of like it.
Probably, yeah.
Just Fina things, right? Cinderella would be like, yeah, but no. But yeah.
The rats are all hiding in their clothes, like, fuck no.
Yeah, like my mouse is like under here, like, no.
Okay, so you are essentially at the far end of the valley. You are not far away from Argissa. You can see that the road itself leads out of the valley and continues its way essentially northwards. Like it makes a turn and heads north down the mountains towards Argissa. Argissa is actually like just off of the road, so like the road itself curves out of the valley, and Argissa is essentially nestled in the corner of the valley. Let's just make sure everything is looking okay there.
I am not going to let Desmond leave my side.
Okay.
And I definitely think it was that automatic switching thing.
I think it was, right? That makes logical sense to me why it would be freezing and causing problems.
It could just be that region that it's trying to put you in was not good.
Well, it's like you say, it's trying to find an optimal region between everyone and potentially the change
between
of region.
America, UK.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense to me, anyway. Okay.
Let's go with it. I'm with you. Look at this.
Yeah. So...
Got a bath.
Have any of you been to the Western continent, specifically the Iron Hills, which is the Dwarven country?
Yes. I will say I have. Me and the dwarves are bros.
Okay.
That's why I got dwarf language.
Okay.
It's not that long of a travel. I'll roll for it. Shit.
Five,
Never been here.
Never been here.
Okay. So something that's pretty common with the Dwarven settlements in the Iron Hills is replicated here. Essentially, they build their towns, cities, villages, etc. on a giant rune that basically it is magical. So the entire settlement, all the roads, the streets, and everything are the angles, the curvature, the symbology of the rune itself, and it is laid out in such a way that the rune provides essentially a sanctuary, but it provides some other benefits as well. So the settlements despite not necessarily having walls around them to protect them, they can use these runes to sort of empower the area and provide an area of protection. The runes themselves, they slowly build up energy throughout the day through people walking on the surfaces. They can kind of garner some energy from the sun, and there are other elements to them as well. But this is an old dwarven settlement built using that technology, essentially. So all of the streets and everything here in this town, you will recognize that they are essentially built on what they call a giant rune, which is how the dwarves do in my world. That's the thing. And you will all feel a slight tingle as you enter the perimeter of the city, essentially passing through a very, very faint barrier. You'll be entering from the south, essentially down this way. And let's see here. Yeah, there is a tavern, not too far in. It's the structure here. So it takes the first corner, essentially. The tavern is called the Caged Bat. And Ella says that essentially is where they plan to rest up whilst we stop over here. This was her destination, but going forward we can possibly figure something out.
All right.
I can get rooms for you at the Caged Bat on friendly terms with the owner.
I mean, yeah.
Norton and I go way back.
We'll be here at least a day, so sure.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
Definitely not leaving Desma's side in case the dragon comes and sweeps me out.
Yeah, where's the dragon?
You'll see like up above, like
Okay.
You'll notice like a very large bird circling, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
So
Not suspicious at all.
no. Things to note, I guess. Argissa itself is a trading town. It's obviously, as we said, nestled at the end of this valley. It was originally a dwarven settlement. The mines in the surrounding area were rich in not only precious metals, but also in gemstones. The mines that caused the dwarves to build the town here are still active to this day. Obviously we've established that the rune magic is a thing. Every pathway within the town is part of a massive interconnected rune that essentially will charge throughout the day, but also then provides a slight glow during the night, providing almost what you might akin to street lighting in the modern world. But it is a low glow, more bioluminescent in these worlds, as opposed to like the harsh street lights. It does protect against other things, but you don't have much knowledge of what those might be. Have any of you been to this settlement before? I don't think so.
Nope.
You will begin to notice, as you are sort of getting closer to the center of town, there are what amount to flyers sort of pasted on the walls here and there, and it reads "Boulder down for mayor," essentially with a picture of a A half-orc lady who is sketched, essentially, looking quite imposing, but yeah,
I vote for.
it would seem something is going on here. But it is up to you. If you want to just go into the inn, get settled, that's fine. If you want to explore the town a bit, that's also fine. You are under no obligations to get involved with what's going on in the town, but you do need to potentially secure transport to the next area, or obviously you'd find out more about the attacks and what's going on is kind of the main drive for why you is here.
All right. Should we
Well-
go first?
We can do that, or honestly, we just do what we did in the last town: go to the market and see what the word is, see how bad it is traveling here to. Shoot, I just forgot the name of the next place, but
Argissa?
Yeah, Argissa.
Argissa?
that's where we're going. Okay, yeah,
Argissa is where you are. Argissa
Argissa.
is the next place.
yeah. See if we can't find any word on what's going on between here and there, and then yeah, I'm down to rest because we've been sleeping in a freaking caravan. For,
Well, the caravan
And a
is well dark.
Bath. Nice
Mhm.
bubble bath.
It's a fucking Harry Potter inside tent shit, so.
Yeah,
It is, yep.
nice.
So it hasn't been too uncomfortable.
And we go to the tavern, and if we got a little bit of downtime, maybe we find some side work. That's how these things work, right? That's what we're here for.
We can't be. We don't have to be as rushed as we were before. I can now send messages long distance. Should we need to?
Huzzah! I was actually going to ask you, out of character, did you get to spell magic?
Not to spell magic. I was talking about sending.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
spell magic.
I have it, is why, because I was going to switch it out if you have it.
I
but
do have access to it.
I'll hold on to it then.
Okay.
If you have sending, because I can't get sending, that could be important.
How far does sending go?
On the
Ooh.
same plane.
It's just
I
on
believe.
the
Yeah.
same plane, right?
It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you already established that there's the ethereal, so you just be like, that guy was, he's not there on your plane anymore, so
Yeah.
sorry, doesn't work.
I wouldn't be that mean. I wouldn't. I promise.
Trying to think of a use for like fast friends. That's 3rd level spell too. Like
What?
weird spell.
Is that a new?
It's like a
Fast
charm thing.
friends. Fast
Kinda.
friends. D&D 5e. What's it from? Acquisitions Incorporated.
Oh, no.
Go figure.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1 hour.
Super charm.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it knows he's charmed by you. It's a bummer.
I know. That's always a shame.
New tasks. Oh, when you're leaving a town, that would be so fun, though. Just give it tasks. Yeah, just someone you don't like. Let's get
Go
this mayor
shovel
elected
shit at the horses' stables for when we leave. Like,
all day.
Go
go
make.
clean the sewers.
Go run town 50 laps. Go.
Okay.
Go polish every shitter in the town
Cats. Horrible. With a toothbrush.
Yeah.
with your
Oh.
toothbrush.
Oh my god.
Even worse. Okay.
What a troll spell. Yeah.
Sounds like Acquisitions Incorporated, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, I mean there is a market right in the middle of town. There does seem to be some kind of bathhouse, hot spring like area. I promise you, there's no random demon frogs in my hot spring here.
Oh,
Wow.
thank you.
Not to
Funny. I'll turn
Is
into
there
a
at
frog.
least a succubus or a succubi?
I mean, I didn't say there wasn't. who knows? But yeah, you're welcome to go explore. You're welcome to go to the markets, or just rest up and figure shit out tomorrow. It's entirely up to you guys. Oh, sorry, I keep yawning.
So do I. I've been up since early. I went to bed way too late last night for a 4 a.m. shift.
Yeah, I got kicked awake by Lucy at 4 this morning.
Yeah, she's been a bitch.
You want to sleep in the big bed? All right, yeah, climb in. Proceeds to like kick me out of my own side of the bed. So I'm like, all right, fine, fuck it, I'll just get up then.
I go peruse some stalls.
Okay.
Peruse. Maybe go check out Magical D&D Walmart.
There is, of course, Magical D&D Walmart here.
I'll be right back. I gotta use the restroom.
Yeah, we'll take a break now because we're about halfway through. Gives me a chance to get the 5e shop open.
How expensive is Magical D&D Walmart?
Actually,
The problem
not
is
bad.
we don't have a lot of gold.
We do have a lot of gold?
No, we don't have a lot of gold.
Oh, we don't.
We have like 45 gold each, and then the 100 gold as a group.
Well, you've got whatever gold you've got, because I did keep yours up to speed. I think you've got 100 and something.
Yeah, 120.
I think, though, you gave that 100 to me, and I added it to my funds, because you've been gone.
Oh, did I?
I think so.
No, I haven't touched his... Like, I've added his gold to get his share of everything, so whatever he's got is
yeah.
his, so it's fine.
Gotcha. I've decided that I would really like an amulet of health eventually.
19 con, let's go.
You feeling a bit peaky there, are you?
Warding bond fucking hurts.
Mm-hmm.
How much would a pack keeper's rod be?
The go-to item, Rod of the Pack Keeper.
The go-to item for like every warlock.
Yeah.
Probably far out of my price range at this time.
Yeah, maybe amulet of health isn't that great. Maybe Zendrel just needs an amulet of what was that one that brings you up to 1 HP?
Which one? Regeneration or the one that stops you from dying?
Wound closure.
Wound closure. Yeah, that's the one that just stops you from dying. You're unconscious, but you don't die if you go down.
I do have spare the dying, thank you. And it's also bonus action 30 feet, so.
Oh, you're a grave prelate?
I am.
Grave?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Daddy Hades.
Daddy Hades. How's Daddy's favorite little cleric?
Sent back for a reason.
So, apparently, the basic level one is only 500.
Oh, 500?
Because
That's actually
it's
not bad.
It's an uncommon item, so...
What, amulet of,
No, the rod.
Oh. I think the
It's really
amulet's
good.
like 5,000 to 7,000, which I'm like,
Yeah,
no.
the middle one, +2 bumps it up to 5k.
Wonder if anyone wants to buy a black dragon.
And then +3 is like 12k. Definitely not Zagreus. God damn. Alright, I'm gonna run to the toilet quick. Be
KO.
right back.
That, I would like an adamantine breastplate.
So you don't want to die, you don't want to be crit? Like, what more do you want?
Well, I mean, I'd like to protect myself from being crit while I'm protecting everyone else from being crit in another level. At
Right,
level
you can stop
6,
people
I
from-
can cancel crits.
Oh, that's nice.
Which the look I got from Zing from that. Grave clerics get a bunch of fun stuff.
What is my level 6 feature? Where are we? Oh, Dark
pack?
One's own luck. Right.
Oh, you went old one?
No, Fiend.
Oh, gotcha.
So Dark One's Blessing.
I do have dark vision up to 60 feet. Zane gave me a fun thing to go with my race. So you don't appear to be the token human in the group. I also appear to be human. But I'm an ass.
I mean, I am literally the token human.
I look human.
Look at you, generic and stuff.
Until I use my radiant consumption.
Oh, you're a
Scourge.
Lord.
But Zane gave me something fun to go with it. It'll be fun to use if it ever is able to be used in a decent setting. I just gotta be careful when I use it.
What's that?
Oh, talking about radiant consumption and all that, how it takes damage from me every time I use it as well.
Oh, I thought like it damages us or something.
Yeah, anyone who's close to me it damages, including myself.
Oh.
It's you and each creature within 10 feet take radiant damage equal to half your level rounded up. So right now it'd take 2 damage every turn. Which isn't a lot, but after a couple rounds and getting hit.
Yeah. Let's see why it might hurt a little.
Mm-hmm. Oof. Just me looking at my ritual spells. Ah, fuck.
Stop that.
I can't.
Yeah, it's a bit rough. Okay.
This whole magical D&D Walmart thing, I'm just perusing to see what the fuck I have, not to actually buy anything. So I can't afford anything right now.
Do we have any actual money, or do we have things that we want to get rid
I
of?
can't even like afford a gem for Revivify.
Okay.
So I don't really have anything. Unless we looted all those soldiers, which no. We did not. Unless you guys looted it behind my back.
No, I don't think anyone said they were looting.
Yeah, why would we,
those.
after the scrutinization of the last time?
Uh-huh.
Out of character, just do it behind my back.
I'm not doing it for random normal loot of magic items. That's what I want.
Playing Baldur's Gate, I just like pick up all of the weapons, sell everything.
Yeah, they've got a real value though.
Mm-hmm.
Just the weapons. I pick up everything.
Yeah,
Is
it's
this
bad.
not nailed? Is this not nailed down? I'll put it in my pack.
Every time I pick up a scroll or a book or a letter, I give it to Gale. Just makes sense.
He's
in
just holding them
character.
all.
Yes.
He's a dirty little magical whore, okay?
Astarion gets all the thieves' tools and lockpicks and all of the special arrows.
Yep.
And all the poisons.
Yep.
Karlak just carries everything that's heavy.
Lazal and Karlak are just the pack mules.
Yeah,
It's fine.
I like
Barbarians are
carry
really good
some
at throwing
amount of
stuff.
shit, right?
I got a little bit of stuff I can sell. We might have some money. Not crazy amounts, but I'd be able to get something for somebody.
Nah.
Can I put a pack keeper's rod on lay-by?
5, 6,
Can you
7,
what, sorry?
8.
Can I put a pack keeper's rod on lay-by?
What's lay-by?
Oh, you get the item, but you pay it off.
Oh,
Oh, on lean.
paying 3?
Pay him 3.
Is there D&D Walmart layaway?
Yep.
Oh man.
Is there such thing as like is it a PayPal's coin friend?
I'm just
I
thinking,
remember
like,
when Meyer had layaway.
they could do it. But
Spit 'em
you
out.
A dangerous precedent.
I was in one group where they gave me an item if I wore a cloak that advertised.
What is this like?
Yeah.
Best smithy?
That was a walking ad.
This is my
I
favorite
love that.
store in the Citadel.
Yeah.
Then again, it was bracers of ogre strength, or gloves of ogre strength,
Just
And
ask me anything.
and
I
that
got
character
these.
had a base for strength.
Or string.
It rolled so bad on stats. It was awesome.
9 in 10 doctors hate this one trick.
Yeah.
The life cleric with 4 strength. I pulled it into her background. She had smoke inhalation and couldn't carry any weight, so.
But through the power of magic,
But through the power of magic and ad
she's
revenue.
out wrestling the fucking barbarian. So,
By the power of ad revenue.
yep, yeah. Viral marketing here.
Yeah. Oh, fucking ridiculous.
Wet tissue paper, yeah.
No, she basically was, yeah. She couldn't even, like, lift her maul. It was pretty awful.
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
To the market. Sorry.
Market for info.
What was
And
the
then-
name?
Like
Like,
a bad smell.
I didn't catch the name on the flyers.
It's Boulder Down.
BAUL.
Hang on.
Der. DOWN.
And judging from the picture, she is a half-orc.
Esme. I like that name.
Boulder down.
Mhm.
Boulder.
Boulder.
Balder down.
I really want her to speak like the boulder from Avatar: The
The
Last Airbender.
boulder.
How just whilst we're talking about how things speak, how do gnomes sound in Lime's world?
I'm not going to put a whole lot of effort into it. I might talk a little higher, but that's really about it.
Okay.
But I mean, it's because Fox just used their original voice, so it's...
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, notes updated.
Okay, so yeah, you can go to the market. That is where Magical D&D Walmart is, right in the middle, surrounded by market stalls in more of a rectangle than a square, but it's in the middle.
Sure.
But yeah, you can head there, and there are the usual assortment of stalls kicking about. If you are going into Magical D&D Walmart, there are a few things there. You can obviously get your usual potions and whatnot for the usual prices, as well as your identifies and all that stuff. Although, can you guys do your own identifies now?
No.
No.
Well, our problem is we don't have anybody that can cast a spell.
Oh yeah, you don't have.
I do not have identify.
Okay. Well, it was 50 gold for an identify, as well as 50 gold for a basic bitch healing potion. Usual prices. There is less of a selection of general stuff in here, like your adventuring gear and whatnot. That's handled by the general store, Joe's, which is actually just near the inn.
I'm gonna give him 2 platinums to give me 4 healing potions. I gotta help Desma out so she's not carrying all the weight.
Wait,
me on
4 platinums is 40 gold.
Yeah.
What do you have? You have platinum? What the fuck?
And how many for 4?
So
My brain's not
it's
working.
okay. So
200 gold. So
you'd
20
need
platinum.
20 platinum for 4 healing
Okay.
potions.
I'll give you 10 platinum for 2.
Okay. Yep.
So I have 14
You have
platinum.
platinum? Is my question. Like, what?
Me and Peppy have platinum.
We got
because
platinum.
we had them
Yeah, because we're hustlers.
from our
Like
last shop.
we've been doing this thing. We've been doing this for a while. Like we know what's up.
Me and Peppy worked together to get rid of his copper and then
Yep.
get the platinum, and then we like split it and shit.
Yep. And then we bought all those magic items.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Desma didn't give a fuck. That's right.
Mhm.
I wasn't here, so
Yeah, it's like David's like, platinum? Hello?
I stole boots from a dead person. Desma was not happy with me, and I sold those boots.
That's right.
So
Yeah.
I didn't have them anymore, so Desma wouldn't hate me.
If we are,
They were boots of levitation.
yeah, that's
boots
right.
of levitation. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
If we're at D&D Walmart, I am going to pull out one of those pearls and see how much it's worth. I'm not actually sure. It's a green pearl. That's all you told me.
Oh god.
Oh, that were in the bags. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did we even put that in the notes?
Yeah. It's
I'm sure I did say what they were worth at the time.
I don't think you did.
Oh no. How many did I give you? 10?
6.
No, I have 9, and I think I
No,
gave one. I
it
gave
might be
one
9.
to. Well, I gave one to the barbarian. Can't remember her name at the moment.
Fina?
Because yeah, because it was
25 each, if it doesn't say otherwise.
okay. That ain't too bad. Hold on to those for now. But I don't. Do you have magical scrolls, like just random magic scrolls out, or not? Any druid
In
ones?
D&D Walmart, yes, I have
Yes.
lots of.
I have a cone of coal that I totally forgot about until now, so gotta remember that.
Okay. So, the scrolls I have are Warding Bond, Thunderclap, Magic Weapon, Mage Hand, Mage Armor, Long Strider, Levitate, Green Flame Blade, Frostbite, Fire Shield, Charm Person, Charm Monster, Animate Dead.
Caught like half of those.
Animate
Let's see what I
dead,
can use.
charm monster, charm person, fire shield, frostbite, green flame blade, levitate, long strider, mage armor, mage hand, magic weapon, thunderclap, and warding bond.
Oh, and it really makes stands out for me is the fire shield.
It's a casual 600 gold.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
Unless you want another wording bond. Although I'm the only one that can use it, right?
Yep.
But whilst you're having a look, he'll say, I mean, if it's spells you're looking for, I do have a ring that lets you store them.
How much for that?
There it is.
Oh, if you were to buy it today, just 20,000.
Just
see.
20,000.
Casual 20,000.
I'll have to speak with my. I got to speak with my accountant about that. It's a lot of gold to move.
Understand? Yep.
All right, wonderful. Fire shield 650. Oh man, I'll get
600 for fire shield.
600. Okay. That is tempting. To have that while I'm in bear form would be really fun. Or next level when I can actually go to level 2 monster.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah. But I'm not going to go broke for it, so. Thanks. I'm out. I don't need anything. I got to go look around at the caravans. Basically, all I'm asking around is like anybody heading to Argissa. Yeah. Or just come from Argissa. Like I'm basically looking for any fucking information going that general direction. Because you said from the spot we were at to here was rough, but the spot from here to there was like, nah. Yeah, it was real bad.
You're on the edge of like the danger zone right now.
So I'm not. Yeah, I mean, finding work won't be too hard to escort someone up there if anybody's crazy enough to get up there. But I just want to see if anybody. It doesn't even have to be recently. Like
up to the next city.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the one that we ultimately our goal is at, right? That was
that's
the one we
to
took
be
from
the place that's gone silent, essentially.
Yeah, and we're supposed to figure out what's going on and then deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You can ask around the market, and essentially they will say that nothing has come from Argissa in the past few weeks.
Yeah.
And the only people who are looking for people to escort stuff, essentially, would be Boulder Down Esme. She's looking to hire people.
Convenient.
Mayor? Next mayor?
The one who wants to be, yep.
Alright.
Alright.
Sure. Yeah, I'm sure we'll run into her at one point. Thanks. And then I'm gonna walk away. Yep. That's it. That's all I got here. So you wanna just relax for the day and then we can go talk with Boulder Down tomorrow morning or something?
I'm going to the bathhouse, bathe, and eavesdrope on all the naked people.
Okay.
best way to get information, isn't it? To eavesdrop on everyone, like,
Yep.
walking away at the
Best way to get
bathhouse.
information is to eavesdrop on naked people.
I
was
often
going to
reveal.
say, are
Especially
you
at the
That's what I
bathhouse.
heard.
or are you sure you shouldn't be following Aphrodite instead?
So what I'm hearing is that you want to split the group up.
I'm fine with that.
Oh, I'm fine with it too. I'm just. Where's Desma going?
That's a good question. I'll roll for it, shit. High number, she really needs a fucking bath. Low number, she wants nothing to do with Zundrel right now. She wants nothing to do with Zundrel right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna die.
You coming with me
I with my own dice. I'm going with you.
to the caged bat?
Yep.
All right. What about you, Damon? What's your game plan? I know you're. It's up to you if you want to be dirty or not, I guess. I don't know if you got prestidigitate. None of us do.
He does. His suit is always crisp.
Pristine.
Of course.
In fact,
Of
it
course.
doesn't matter how many hits he takes, his suit is always crisp and not without a single ripple.
He only gets an action every other turn because every other turn he's casting prestidigitation on himself.
Yep.
That's fair. That's fair. So, just Zundrel go into the bathhouse?
I would assume Fina would go with her.
Yeah, Phoenix.
Probably, yeah.
I'm more asking for other reasons, but that's fine.
Oh,
Okay. So the bathhouse, we'll go there very quickly. It's just on the other side of the market, so you can split up and head on over. Are you actively chatting to people, or are you just trying to observe?
I'm observing and eavesdropping.
Okay. So, interestingly, the bathhouse, people are entering into the baths somewhat freely. Like, it's a mixed bathhouse. There's not segregation or anything. Some people are going in just, as nature intended, and some people are wearing, like, very basic kind of undergarments. But it seems like there's a decent mix of people. There's a lot of dwarven folk here, and actually quite a lot of half-orcs here. They seem to be maybe the two biggest crowds. There's a spattering of other races in that here as well, but those seem to be the two predominant groups. You can roll me perception. Okay. The conversation at the bathhouse is revolving around a few different things. One is the essentially is Boulder Down for Mayor, the campaign to replace the Thane Hardhelm as the leader of the village. Part of it is speaking of the Thane. He hasn't been seen for a number of weeks. There's a bunch of rumours. Perhaps he's died, perhaps he's sick, but people don't know what's happened. And then there's another group of people that basically just say he's been in charge for at least 5 centuries. Perhaps it's time he steps aside and let his daughter have a go. But you're not hearing much else about the attacks or anything about that. It just seems to be the gossip of the town. I'll give you this.
Now, is the current daughter that excuse me? Is the current daughter and the person running for the mayor not the same person, or the same person?
So Hardhelm is
Never mind. I have.
is a dwarf. And the daughter is Kada. The only other bit that you didn't put in there is that Thane Hardhelm has been in charge for 5 centuries, which is at least double the usual lifespan for a dwarf.
Good lord.
That's suspicious.
Whether or not Zundrel would know about that about dwarves, I don't know, but yep.
There we go.
Them being in charge for 5 centuries is very unusual for a dwarf, considering that's double the lifespan average.
Damn.
I rated on that one.
Good job. Yeah. Okay. So you'll clean up there with Feeder. You'll eavesdrop,
And then we'll head back to the
okay.
the
Meanwhile,
alcohol.
at the inn, what have I got? We got this. There we go.
My boyfriend is watching me type now. He's like, "Your notes are amazing." I'm like, "Thanks."
That's why she gets inspiration. Okay, so the caged bat. It's a kind of rough wooden townhouse that looks as though it's perhaps at some point been several townhouses that have just kind of like the walls have been removed and it's just been made into a bigger structure. And that's probably happened a few times. Obviously, as with most of the buildings in the town, there is the sort of terracotta red tile roof. But the furniture inside seems to be quite well made, well maintained. There is a burly, sort of broad-barreled bouncer on the door, even, who will give you a quick look over as you make your way over to the tavern, but he'll wave you in. And inside there are several people. What time will this be? This will probably be around dinner time. So the place is quite busy. You can see at least like 10 patrons in the bar. 11 including Ella. And behind the bar is again, big half-orc, well-dressed, not refined in a suit, but he's clean. Like the shirt is quite well done, and he does have a waistcoat on as well. He does look quite refined. He's kind of got that like comb over with a little flick of hair going on, little tusks. Stands about 6'7", but yeah, he scans you over quite quickly as you enter in, and Ella will wave you over to the bar where she sat. This is Norton. He runs this place. I've got you guys individual rooms.
Thank you.
And he does interesting but tasty food if you are brave enough.
Food.
What would you recommend, Ella?
Well,
Would you recommend Norton?
Norton will kind of like stop and look at you, and he'll kind of go, I quite like the ramen, chocolate ramen, barley biscuits.
Like chocolate ramen, barley biscuits.
If that doesn't sound like your thing, then I can do you a nice cheese steamed bun.
I
Some
think I
fried
have it
potatoes.
somewhere. I think I have it somewhere that Desma has a weakness for chocolate.
Oh no.
I'll have the chocolate ramen.
Do you that with some biscuits, some bitter for 5 silver?
All
Right,
the
right.
savory food.
I'll have the second thing. Sure, that sounds good
the
too.
Cheese steamed bun with
Whatever. Throw it down, man. Let's go.
Cool.
How much?
Yep.
With a glass of wine, that's 5 silver as well.
Cool. Great.
Chocolate
I'll just give him a
and
gold.
Red wine sounds really good, actually.
So yeah, the specials essentially are cheese steamed bun with fries, a glass of wine. You can have sausage sandwich with a glass of vodka randomly, or chocolate ramen with barley biscuits and a tankard of bitter. The buns and the ramen 5 silver, and the sandwich with the vodka is 4 silver.
Ramen it is for me. Can I get that with the red wine instead of the beer?
Yep, I can do that. It's an odd one, but it works. You want some chili flakes in the ramen?
Yes.
Okay. It'll be a bit of time to get all that prepared, but take a seat, find a table. I'll sort you out. Does anyone else order anything, by the way?
Just the
No,
cheese bread
Mm-hmm.
and the wine.
All right. Zundrel, what you having?
Cheese and wine.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Is Damon having that too?
Like it actually sounds good IRL at this point. So.
Depending on how it made, chocolate ramen doesn't sound bad.
But yeah, okay. So it'd take about a half hour, but the food will come out steaming hot, and the various drinks and everything will be passed out. The food is, in fact, pretty good. The guy seems to know his stuff. These are the specials. Obviously, you can have some more simpler food, but these are the good things.
Yum.
You get a chance to sort of have a look around, and there's like on the walls or in little nooks and cubbies and all sorts of various things, there's odd little trinkets and souvenirs, that, you know, like a broken spear or an anchor, or you'll find like a little voodoo doll in an alcove. Other random things, perhaps like a broken pauldrons hanging up somewhere, like essentially signs that things that you would find adventuring and keep a hold of for as mementos, and they are all around the place. It's a bit like a TGI Fridays with all the memorabilia and all that shit around it, but D&D style, trophy skulls and random bits and bobs.
All the tusks that you got in that bag of holding would fit in just well here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Sure, I'll put a pair of tusks in there.
Stick it to like some skull on the.
Yeah. Good idea.
What were they tusks?
Don't know what else. Orc tusks.
Orc tusks.
Oh god.
Real orc.
That-
Real orc
Full
tusks.
orcs, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it says. Full orc tusks. I had 16 of them, so I took take 2 of them.
In my notes said you had 12 of those green gems. Then you gave 2 to.
Oh yeah, I gave 2 to Fina, and I gave 1 to something. I can't remember what else, but it was 1 for something. I remember.
Okay.
So I had 9. Now I have 8. Or no, I have 9. I have 9.
All right.
Oh, I do want to talk to this barkeeper guy and ask him about Esme, Boulder Down. What do you thinks of her? While I'm eating, get a local's opinion.
Okay.
Half orc to about half orc.
Sure, yeah, yep. The market was basically a bust, so might as well try to get something from
Okay.
the lady.
Esme is ambitious. She's that's probably too big a word for him. She wants to be in charge.
Should she be in charge?
She's not a bad one. But I've always been more of a traditionalist, and I like having the hard helm in charge.
Fair enough. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Way I see it is, dwarves have been running this place for longer than I've been here,
I have a question.
and they ain't done us wrong. Yes, miss.
Well, dwarves' lives that don't particularly last that long, so, how has he lived that long?
Well, why I don't know.
Okay.
Have you shared this information with us when you got here?
Probably.
How long has he lived?
From what I heard, about
500 years?
Oh, is that strange for dwarves?
Very.
Oh.
Now, was that 500 years in charge or 500 years alive? Because he could have been like much longer before he came in charge.
Oh, he must be doing something right then.
How old is his daughter?
She's about... Well, she's older than me. So she must be at least 80. He's probably 50s, 60s, like he's a little bit older.
That's still pretty young for a dwarf, though. 80? That's nothing.
Yeah.
You think she'd be a good leader, though? Because that's what seems to be the fight right now.
She's her father's daughter. Yep.
Okay.
Never
Good
had
to
an
know.
issue with the hard helps. They always been
Out of
fair.
character. He was out of character. He was born in real old.
He's old?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Who's real old?
I said out
the
of
dwarf?
character.
Yeah.
The dwarf has been
Yeah.
born real old.
You're way beyond. Well, I guess.
Don't get me wrong. I don't think Esme would be bad. Her interest. Well, that's a big word too. She wants what's best for us. I don't doubt it, but like you say, if it ain't broke, no need to mend it.
Everyone must die eventually.
Tell that to an elf.
They've got their limits too.
Oh, I ain't never seen an old elf.
I don't think they age like us.
He's gonna quickly look at you. None of you elves? No. No, we don't get too many elves here, though. It's more rugged folk. Strong.
Wrong place.
Or stout.
Yeah.
He looks particularly strong. You'll note that one of the items is like a grimoire as well. That's part of the memorabilia around. But yeah, old Ardelm, I haven't seen him for a while.
Is he around often? Is he active often?
Usually you see him walking around. But I ain't seen him in a couple of weeks. I think he's sick.
Does he look his age?
Oh, he's
500
old.
years old.
Yeah. Wizened. Yeah, that's what they call it. Yep. Still, I wouldn't want to mess with him. Tough as old boots. Unless he's sick. Yeah.
Maybe his time is coming.
Maybe it already has.
Although it'd be weird for it not to be announced if it has, being such a high political figure.
Yeah, unless they want to hide it. Hey, weird question maybe. Has anybody come in talking about sort of almost like a dust cloud with dwarves?
Lightning.
Yeah, purple lightning. The cloud was kind of like greenish from what I recall. And inside of it, there was dwarves riding wolves. So any caravans talking about that?
Oh, you're
that you
talking
know
about
of?
the attacks.
Yeah, we certainly are. We almost were in one ourselves, but
I can't say I've seen an attack. I've heard a few people talking about them though. We used to get regular caravans coming in from Argissa, at least 3-4 a week. But we ain't had one for, I'd say at least 2 weeks. Things have gone a bit quiet there.
not good.
No, it's not good for business, like the trade business.
That's
So
true.
you can't go two ways. I'm so sorry, I keep yawning. We'll probably wrap up a little bit early tonight. Everyone's
I'm
yawning.
trying not to watch you yawn, because then I'll yawn.
So sorry. But yeah, Well, I know, see there's a couple of halflings over there. I think they were one of the last few to come through from Argissa. And he'll point out two female halflings looking like they're enjoying both the chocolate ramen and the cheese buns. They they did a run not too long ago.
Okay. We'll go talk to them. Thanks.
Okay.
I'm gonna head over to the halflings.
Okay.
I'll follow you.
Stroll on up.
Strolling on up.
And see, and once I get over there and be like, hello, I'm Peppy.
Right you are. I'm Cora. This here is Aaron.
Hello, Cora. Hello, Aaron. Heard you made the trip from Argissa, or were going to?
Oh, you heard right. We did a trip from Argissa not too long back. Just managed to avoid one of them there clouds.
Really?
They stay stationary.
Well, it was... Let me think. It was a couple of weeks back now. We were part of a couple of caravans, but we left a bit late. And it was a caravan just in front of us that got hit. Big cloud forming. Purple lightning everywhere. Biggest cloud you'd ever seen out of nothing. It were on the edge of the mountain. It didn't look like it appeared from anything. It was just 1 minute there were nothing, and the next minute there were clouds. Big clouds. And they didn't seem to be moving much. Like, no wind was pushing it around or nothing.
The one we saw didn't move either. It just dissipated.
Yeah.
It hung over what we saw of the caravan, and then we couldn't see nothing. And then by the time we got there, everything was either taken or had been murdered.
I have a question.
Right? Yep.
What were you carrying in the cargo?
Oh, we don't ask questions like that.
Was there a dragon?
I don't think so. Lots of crates, some barrels. I think might have been like, I don't know, maybe some cloth.
Was there any other creatures?
I mean, we had horses. Wow, more like ponies. But I didn't see nothing of the attack itself. Cloud descended over the caravan up ahead. By the time we got there, they was all dead or gone. But that cloud, it went same as it appeared. It was there 1 minute and gone the next. It didn't waft away like no usual cloud. You have to be brave or stupid to go that way these days, I reckon.
We are both, apparently.
Or desperate.
All three. Will you be here in town for a while?
Oh yeah.
Because we have other questions.
Oh, we come in here most nights. Can't get enough of this here ramen.
It is good. I had some as well.
I
You should try it with the red wine instead of the beer.
Right you are. Brave, stupid, and desperate.
Brave, stupid, and desperate. Yes.
Mhm.
And on a time crunch. Alright, well, you two enjoy yourselves.
Right, thank you.
I am Desmond, by the way. Pleasure to meet you.
Right, I'm Cora. That here is Aaron.
This is
Uh,
Andrell, and Damon, and Fina.
Cora Copper Kettle, if anyone asks.
Cora Copperkill.
Mm.
And Aaron?
Aaron, with an A. E-R-A-N. Aaron. Her name's Glenfellow.
Good names.
I mean, it's what we were given.
Have a good night. I'm gonna walk away.
Right. Right you are.
The bed is calling me.
Bet is calling all of us. Both in and out of game.
I think once we go for a long rest, we might just wrap it up there.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to do this evening? That's the question, I suppose.
I worry about what the fuck the dragon is doing, but I don't worry enough, so... In the morning, we're gonna hear about fucking dragon attacks on the town and shit. Christ. Looking forward to that. Do you have any other questions for the ladies?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Well, Ella will give you all a key to your individual rooms. And if there is anything you wish to do this evening, let me know. Otherwise, as I said, we'll head for a long rest, and then I think we will just wrap things up there for the evening.
It's a good place to wrap.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that'll be it for today's session then. We've progressed. We've got to a new area. We found some new details, some interesting things going on, perhaps nearby. Plenty to investigate. But thank you guys for being here. Thank you for playing. Thank you guys for also hanging out with us, for putting up with the Discord being a twat for the start of it. But changing the region to a fixed one seemed to hopefully resolve that. So if we ever have those issues going forward, we know a fix potentially. So fingers crossed we got that done. We should be back tomorrow, I think, for Lime's game, which is the Kirimori game. So if you have, if you've enjoyed what you've watched, please do consider doing the like, share, subscribe, do all those things. If you are catching us just for the first time, we do have a playlist of all 3 games that we run on the channel on Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday nights. So you can catch up with all those if you have missed any. We also have a Patreon if you want to help support us. If you want to support us a bit further, that's very much appreciated as well. And yeah, Zandrell, aka Pervert.
Yep.
Pretty much. Alright, well, that's going to be it for today. We will be back tomorrow. Until then, please do take it easy. And as always, if it is easy, take it twice. Cheers, guys.